Have you ever had a business idea that you just know would flourish? Well, that's what 6 teams from universities across Canada are coming to the nation's capital to prove. The Nicol Award is an opportunity for students to pitch their business idea to a panel of judges in hopes of becoming the national champion.
I think one of the things that the Nicol does is allow universities to offer their students something beyond their own campus. In other words, the student wins at the local campus, but to participate at the national level is a whole other step. I think one of the most important things is they get to see other students like themselves from other universities, and I think that's a very positive thing.
Well, they come from all over the country, and to come to the here and in the Rideau Club, see Sir John A. Macdonald and what the nation's capital is like is part of the treat for them.
Ideas for businesses can come from pretty much anywhere. Take Nathaniel Freeman from McGill University, whose business takes one country's overpopulation of snails and turns it into another country's delicacy.
Last summer, I was working in Barbados and I was working on a development project, and really this came from that. I didn't think about starting a business before that. The business became the solution to this development project. So it really started rolling, and the more I studied, the more I looked at this, the more it looked like it could become a reality.
In Brendan Harris's case, his idea came from making his occupational workflow run more effectively.
I've been working in the shipbuilding industry for about 7 years. It's been my way of financing my university stint, so I've spent a lot of time around it, and after a while of seeing that there were a few things that weren't so efficient, I tried to do my part to make them efficient. So I started building a piece of software that would help me do my job.
In keeping up with the environment, Emily Pete from the University of Waterloo encourages consumers to buy local.
I visited a farm and my parents bought a farm share, and I just loved it, and I started to think of ways that maybe I could help small-scale farmers, and I really believe in organic farming, so those two ideas kind of came together, and I ended up doing this. Yeah.
Fourth-year business degree student Kay Jill Harris is an inspiration for those who decide to go back to school and start a new career path.
The Nicol Award was presented at the University of Prince Edward Island, and it was an invitation for all of the entrepreneurs that were in their 4th years, full-time students. And I thought I would, well, it seems like I met that criteria. It did say young entrepreneurs, and I think I'm very young at heart. Going back to school after 30 years, I thought I would try that new world called business.
These finalists are well aware of the hurdles that come with starting up any business. Sometimes the best advice is the simplest.
Look at your competition, go ask your customers what they want, build it around that.
While tonight's award is not about the cash, it provides recognition on a national level.
It will give us a lot of credibility, first of all, and moreover, it was the starting point in terms of financial resources. So we got a first initial 5K to start with the product development through the Nicol Awards. So it was the starting point of our business, and it will definitely remain inspiration throughout our life.
This is a stellar group of students, all with unique ideas. Choosing just one will be quite the task for these judges.
We're looking for passion. We're looking for dedication and commitment to follow through on their idea. Entrepreneurship is a great route, but it's certainly one with ups and downs. And so following through and having that passion to make sure it comes to fruition is what I'm looking for.
Well, my background is marketing, so that'll be my focus. Although in the business, I'll look at all the aspects, including the finance, and also the personality, because even though they may have a really well thought out plan, you just don't know what's around the corner. So you need somebody who's flexible, who can adapt to a changing market.
They've come from east to west and various points in between to compete for the Nicol Entrepreneurial Award, sponsored by Tartan Homes and TD Commercial Banking. And who knows, we may have just seen Canada's version of the next Mark Zuckerberg. For the Nicol Report, I'm Faye Rowland.